The forest that didn't end. Tom took a shortcut through the woods, but he couldn't find the exit. His phone had no signal, the sun hadn't moved for hours, and as the light began to fade, every tree started to look the same. Panicked, Tom grabbed a knife from his backpack and carved an X into the nearest tree. Then he kept walking. But an hour later, he found dozens of trees with the same carving. Just when he thought it wasn't possible for things to get any worse, the whispering started. They spoke in his voice. Just a little further, they said. You're almost there. But Tom knew he had been walking for hours. But the ceiling above him was branches. The wooden walls were covered in carvings, and in the corner was a rocking chair, the same rocking chair he had carved the face into in the forest. It was as if the woods had grown out of his own home and swallowed him whole. And as he looked up at the leafy ceiling, he could have sworn he saw the girl in the Victorian nightgown standing at the edge of the woods. There had been nothing but trees. "Who's there?" he shouted, his voice cracking. No reply. Only the sound of the wind. Then he heard a giggle, a little girl's giggle. It came from behind a large oak, and when Tom walked around the tree, he saw a clearing, like he was being pulled down by some unseen force. And as he walked toward the hut, the whispering started again. This time it was coming from inside. "Come inside," they said. "We'll keep you safe." Tom hesitated, then knocked on the door. It was made of some sort of clay, and when he pushed it open, he gasped. In the center was a wooden structure with a roof made of leaves. At the top of the stairs, he could have sworn he saw a face peering down at him. Then the whispering started again, louder this time. "Come on up, Tom. We've been waiting for you." Tom took a step up the stairs, then another. The faces in the darkness seemed to grow closer, their eyes gleaming like headlights in the dark. And when he reached the top of the stairs, they were right in front of him. And sitting on a log nearby was a girl in a Victorian nightgown. Her face was pale, and her eyes were wide. Startled, Tom took a step back. "Who are you?" he asked. The girl didn't reply. She just stared at him. Then she stood up. "Come play with me," she whispered, and turned back to the hut. Tom wanted to run, but his legs felt heavy. Inside the hut was a staircase that spiraled into darkness. He screamed, but the sound caught in his throat as he looked around. He wasn't in the forest anymore. He was in his own bedroom.